昨日お楽しみ。抽選はもう始まってますから、ぜひトライしてね。
はーい。
トライ。セッツ。はい。のトライセッツ。If you got a problem, just give me a ring. I'll fix it with my speed. You get the hero guarantee, the one you can trust. With heavy drops to hit, and heroes in the house, and we don't quit.
Hey, and here, and this one is a doozy from the cheapest RX 5700 XT in the country. $18.50. That's under $20. Now that's price to performance. But there is a catch. According to the seller, only one port works, and in reality, 3 of the ports actually do work. And just one of them didn't, so I think I lucked out really hard there. Most people would skip over this kind of item. It was listed as an RX 480, but had pictures of a stock RX 5700, so I just decided to throw in a very cheeky low bid, and well, magically, I won. Fast forward a few months later when I finally got to testing this card. To my surprise, in Task Manager, GPU-Z, Afterburner, and even AMD Adrenaline, it shows up as an RX 5700 XT. On the clock speed and stuff also matched up with the RX 57 XT, so I honestly think somebody at one point flashed this card. Reminds me to flash some RX 480s I have. Maybe that can be a feature video. Anyway, let's get to the basics. So, for all intent and purpose, we'll look at this card as an RX 57 XT rather than just a regular 5700. Launched July 2019 with an MSRP of $399. If sold at the MSRP at the time, this would have been a good new GPU. Unfortunately, both the second GPU pandemic and a non-computer related virus around the corner, it was difficult to find this card at MSRP at the time. According to Best Value GPU, both the RX 5700 and the RX 57 XT can be found roughly around the 140 to 150 range, but I think I bought this at a good price for $20. So, for the basics, the AMD RX 57 XT comes with 8 gigs of VRAM, has a base clock of 1605 MHz, with a boost clock at 1905 MHz, with a memory clock of 1750 MHz, all on a 256 memory bit bus. It requires a 1x6 pin and a 1x8 pin power connector. It has TDP of 225 watts, and AMD recommends a 550 watt power supply. Though just a 500 watt, good quality one will always get the job done too. Now for aesthetics, it's a very sleek design, and unlike the stock RX 57 XT shroud, it doesn't have the weird dent in its head. It's a solid rectangle with a metal finish. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a backplate, but that's just a minor gripe of mine. Like always, we'll be testing this card on 2024's budget bench, MSI Mag B550 Gaming Plus motherboard, with a Ryzen 5 5600 with 16 gigs at 3200 MHz. And some people have been asking for synthetic benchmarks, so I threw in some 3D Mark scores. Firestrike has
22,453
with Time Spy with
8,647.
Always, let's get down to the gaming benchmarks. I initially wanted to go all the way to the extreme preset, but we got the memory warning, which honestly hasn't stopped me before, but I bumped it down to ultra and it ran perfectly fine. For Monster Hunter World, I just really wanted to max out this game just to see how well it runs. Nothing more than that, honestly. I really didn't have much to say notes wise since everything just kinda ran well. What do I think? The RX 57 XT is still perfect for being 5 years old now. It compares to an RTX 3060 and does better than the RX 6600. Just not quite as efficient as those two cards, though it is close. AMD really hit out of the park with RDNA 1's high-end GPUs. Sure, RDNA 1 didn't have any ray acceleration cores, but for traditional rasterization, it does the job splendidly. Honestly, I'm not used to using these higher-end, relatively modern GPUs, so I'm just blown away. I'm tempted to switch out my own 1660 Super, but I'll think about that another time. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had this card and how well it served you. I'm AnHero, something of a virtual YouTuber myself. Like if you like it and dislike if you didn't, or just hate me. Subscribe for more, or if you're just masochistic. See you next time. Bye bye.
That platinum chain with them diamonds in it. Where'd you get that Magnum Benz with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking the cruise. Tell me who's your weed man and how do you